Hello everybody. My name is Star here. Well, welcome to my channel again. Learning English with Star. Today we're going to be talking about pond animals. Do you know what are pond animals? They're animals that live in the ponds. Yeah, it's really easy to know. Well, let's get started. Well, Aiko, I want to ask you. Yes? Ask me. I can answer anything from you. Do you know what a pond is? Yeah, I know what a pond is. It's really easy. A pond is a small area of water that is surrounded by land. It's just kind of like the lake, but it's much more smaller. Waters are usually fresh. There will be some plants around it. Maybe. Yeah, just maybe. We don't say that plants live in those ponds. Yeah, but just sometimes. Well, let's just see what a pond is. See if we can look at some pictures of the pond. Maybe we can't. Just let it out. No, there's no pond here. Well, let me see. Here we have is a pond. It's not too nice to have a pond like this. This pond is not perfectly as round and true as a real pond. But yeah, just think about it. This part here is the water. This part here is the water. This blue part, and all of those around are surrounded by. Well, let's get started and see what animals live in the ponds. First, we have fish. Of course, water is a place where many fish live in. There's thousands of kinds of fish in the world that we can't list here. Maybe some of the most common animals that I remembered are usually flatfish, goldfish, yeah, salmon. That's just some kind of fish that I know. There are so many more fish in the world that I didn't even know their names. Well, if you have time, maybe you should go and learn more about names of fish. Maybe you don't remember all. Yes, that's really hard to remember all of them. But just learn. You'll see that you will have a brand new brain if you learn those. Next, swans. Usually swans will live in lakes or rivers, not just ponds for usually, but sometimes they're also swamps. Sometimes in my place, there are some swamps that comes from the small rivers around. They look real cute. And their skin are white. The fur is really white, and I really want to touch it, but no, I can't because it's on the pond. I can't swim in to touch it. Well, usually we'll see the swans have a shape of a snake. The snake have the shapes of a half of a circle of a heart. Yeah, some pictures. There's some two swans that connect their necks together to make a heart. These are really nice pictures, but I wouldn't see real swans in the world coming out and do things like that. No, I have never seen the swans do that actions before. Next, worms. Can you believe it? Worms live in ponds. Yeah, maybe not in ponds, but near the ponds. The plants that are near a pond are places where many worms and caterpillars stay in and eat. Yeah, because in those plants here, they have the rich amount of water and nutrient that's coming from both land and water. And also many animals, many fish all around are helping their roots to be much more cleaner. Well, the plants are really nice and nearly nobody's having chemicals all around it. No. Well, worms. Worms, is really special for its name kind of like the biggest eater. When I learned about the life cycles of those bird flies, I learned about caterpillars. And you know what? The caterpillars eats a lot of leaves. Maybe in just one night, it can destroy it. Even one garden of leaves. It is really fast eater. It needs to eat a lot. Yeah. I don't like worms too much because they destroy my mother's plant. But that's what caterpillars needs to do to survive. Next, well, turtles. Turtles. Do you know turtles? They have their beak show on them. That's the reason why they work really slowly. But once I read a story, did you know why the turtles walk really slowly? They walk slowly because if they walk slowly, they wouldn't need too much energy, too much food, water, sleeping, resting. They wouldn't need those. They just spend a really small amount of energy every time they walk for one stop. Not like rabbits or leopards or pandas. They need to take a really long time of eating, resting, sleeping. They run really fast. They're making the energies to be running out for a really fast time. To run out for in a really fast period of time. Yeah, well, turtles. But when we look on the shelf of turtles, what can we see? Many shapes in it. Yeah, I really like turtles. You like turtle? Yes, that's right. That's a nice fur animals. Next, frog. Those frogs here looks pretty cute, right? Let me go and search if there's a frog. Mmm. Those frogs look not too cute. Maybe I wouldn't put in for you to be scared. But they are frogs. Frogs do not have green skins. And I know that they jump really far too. They usually live on the lily leaves, right? Yes, that's right. And in the night, they make really loud sounds. Yeah, maybe if you live near frogs, that wouldn't be comfortable for you to sleep near frogs. Next, dogs. Do you love dogs? It wouldn't usually appear in the parks that have those ponds, but in the ponds that are near the barns, yeah, there will usually appear ducks. But sometimes you'll see some ducks out in the big lakes too. Do you know the movie Peppa Pig? Yeah, the ponds around Peppa Pig's house are full of ducks. And Peppa Pig's and Peppa's favorite activity to do with those ducks are feeding them those bread. I think it's pretty nice to feed them. It's also a great thing to do. That shows Peppa is taking care for nature. She's taking care for the animals around she. Are really nice actions. Well, next, bugs. There's thousands of water bugs and ponds. Well, here we have the pictures of the ladybugs. But it's not just the ladybugs and the water bugs here. There's thousands of kinds of water bugs in the whole world. Well, I call here and Starry doesn't know all of their names. Well, if you want to go more, go and search. You will be really amazing when you look at all of its names and all of its numbers. Yeah, that's a really long list. Well, today we've talked about pond animals. Those animals that lives near ponds. Well, after these lessons, you know that ponds are a really great environment where many animals stay together and live together in just one environment. Well, if you have a pond around your house or maybe in a park that you walk, you see a pond, go and tell me there's any kinds of animals or plants here. Maybe if you are having some notes, write it on. And then tell your friends about that. They would really love how you have discovered those ponds. Well, last time say bye. See you.